So here I am about to destroy the generators, and I'm not getting any flack from the Brotherhood because I'm still friends with them. So here we go. This is going to show you how to finish the game on the side of the Institute without becoming enemies with the Brotherhood of Steel. Now, this first thing I need to say is that if you haven't done mass fusion the super secret way that I've shown in another video, where you can not anger the Brotherhood, then you need to do that, and this is not going to make any sense to you if you haven't done that. So going into this Airship Down, which is the quest I'm currently on, I'm not enemies with the Brotherhood. That's really important, obviously. And also, there's moments in time where it says when you do something, it's gonna make the Brotherhood your enemy. Every time it does that, I've said do nothing instead of doing whatever. Like, for instance, the relay to get here. It says if you enter the relay, you're going to make the Brotherhood your enemy. Or it says do nothing. I chose do nothing, and it still relays me where I need to go. So I don't know if that's a glitch or what. This is a PC version, by the way. I should specify that. So here we go. I have taken out the 3 generators, so there's a huge battle going on between synths and Brotherhood. And as I leave here, I have no enemies on my radar. I'm not being harmed by any of the gunfire at all, either synth nor Brotherhood. I skipped ahead a little bit here. This took me a while to do. As you can see, it's just starting to, it tells me I have 0% done. Anyway, this is a huge cluster, and if you've done this already just without being friends with the Brotherhood, you know that it's just, it's crazy. But as you can see, no one's attacking me at all. Really, the main thing here is that you just got to be patient with this. If you've come this far and you haven't angered the Brotherhood yet, you just still got to be patient a little bit longer. It's going to take a little time. So this is my first go-through that you're looking at right now, and this one's actually going to fail because I want to show you what not to do before I show you what to do. So the what not to do is going to be to harm the Brotherhood of Steel, in particular Elder Maxon. If you harm him at all, you're going to become enemies with the Brotherhood. So mostly you're just waiting around for this synth virus to do its thing, and it's slow as anything. I'm gonna sort of fast forward here a little bit. Just want to show you a few things. I'm sort of discovering this as I go along. As I said, this is the first go at it, and so I was learning as I went. One of the things I'm noticing here is that if you get between the virus and the Brotherhood, they'll stop shooting like that. I didn't quite realize it at this moment, but I'll realize it later on in the video. What I tried to do was throw out some signals, or whatever the teleport things are, for the synths to relay in. Okay, that's the only sort of weapon I've used at this point. Here I'm trying to think, can I pickpocket these guys? Can I put a grenade in there and help the cause along without them noticing? It doesn't let you pickpocket at this point, so I wasn't able to do that. I'm also going to end up trying to talk to them, that doesn't work either. But you'll see as it goes along. Brandis is up here. It's at 50%. It stayed at 50% for a long time. I had to wait and wait and wait for this. So you're not going to see the whole thing here, but I'm going to excerpt out for you. What you want to do is make sure get Maxon up onto here. Because once he's up here, I feel like that's a threshold that you're pretty much going to do. You're going to be able to do this. So here I went down and I wanted to try some grenades. Because sometimes you can throw grenades and do some damage without people knowing it, and it actually does work a little bit, but you'll see what happens. As soon as I get anywhere close to harming Maxon, I become an enemy of the Brotherhood. So again, this is the unsuccessful first run through, but I stuck with it, and I was in fact able to complete Airship Down without raising the ire of the Brotherhood. Here I'm trying to talk to him, it won't let me talk to him. But you'll see I'll try some grenades to see what happens. And actually I do take out a few Brotherhood without becoming their enemies. I think I'm going to throw a couple of grenades here. Sooner or later. I don't remember exactly. Like I said, it took me a while to figure this out, to actually do it. This little guy, the synth who does the virus, he's like, they just keep sending more, so you really don't even have to defend him. It's kind of ridiculous. I did this the real way, which is to say not with the Brotherhood on my side. And obviously it's a huge cluster and it's crazy, but you really don't even have to worry about the virus. You just keep yourself alive. So there, I was able to get a little bit of something from the grenade without getting caught, essentially. Here I just threw a couple at will and see what happens, and I got somebody, but I don't even know who. So here's what I tried. That's Maxon over there to the right. I'm eventually going to try to sneak a grenade at him, and it's not going to work, and that's when they're going to just go crazy on me and destroy me. But as I said, this is the unsuccessful one, and I'm going to show you the successful one right after it. It's actually a later try at this. There, that guy just blew up for nothing. But here goes. I'm going to try to sneak this grenade at Maxon, and it's not going to work, and then they're going to like come at me with all their might. As soon as he gets hit, bam, enemies with the Brotherhood. Alright, so I just let it play out a little bit here. I failed the quests, and now I'm going to just get destroyed. I tried my best. I wasn't really prepared to fight them at that point. So you'll see I hold off for a few minutes, but then that's about it. And then it kind of goes a little haywire because VAT starts getting confused, and so I see I locked in on the synth and all that. Anyway, this guy's super easy. I shouldn't have wasted my time with that. And I don't even know if it's my grenade or somebody else's grenade that ends up killing me, but you'll see I don't survive much longer. Maxon's gun is a real beast, by the way. So if you like miniguns, you might want to grab that. I wreck his armor pretty good. Let's see. I fell down. I throw grenades like crazy. At this point, I'm just like, screw it, because I know I've already failed and doing what I wanted to do. So if you can bear with me, go back up here, and then I'm going to get killed. So I should have fast forwarded this part too. So here goes. I'm about to get myself killed. Boom. There we go. Gross. Really disgusting. So now let me load a different game, a different version of this, where you still see it's Airship Down. I still have the Brotherhood quest there, and this was, if you wait long enough, the synths will take out all of the Brotherhood. And Maxon goes into like this, he's down, but he's not dead. And that's where you see him right there. So see how quiet it is right now. The synths basically annihilated everybody else. All of the paladins and everything. I think there's a couple of people, but then Maxon's just the holdout here. So basically, in the real way of playing this, you have to really take him out before anything happens. But if you wait long enough at this point and you're still friends with him, you can do this. So watch. What I did was I wanted to get the homing beacons in there. Figured to add a few extra people, a little extra synths to fight along the way. And the virus is really weird because he'll like run around. He's oftentimes down at the bottom there, hiding under the stairs. Watch, you'll see. There he is. And he hides under the stairs. Hides behind the power armor. It's kind of funny. So Maxon's down there. Maxon's basically following him. So I didn't realize that at this point. So now I'm like, what should I do? These synths are just chilling. Look at, there's hardly any Brotherhood around at all. It's just a bunch of coursers and other synths taking care of business. So I said, alright, let me go down and see if I can distract Maxon enough. Basically it comes down to, there's a funny guy hanging off the edge there. What it comes down to at this point is that you have to keep Maxon busy so the virus can take hold of what it's doing. Now that 75%, that took me so long to get to 75% completed. That's why I kind of figured maybe I can actually do this. Wasn't thinking it was possible. So what I learned earlier, remember, get in his way. When you get in his way, he doesn't harm you at all. And you stop shooting for the most part. You can block his shots, or he won't shoot at all because you're still friends with him. I don't know what he thinks you're doing there. There's poor Paladin Brandis. Should be back at that bunker. So here goes again. If I do this long enough, which you'll see in a couple minutes, just distract him enough, get in his way enough, that virus is going to have a chance to finish hacking Liberty Prime. So this guy's really fighting like a champ here, even though his whole army's gone. Now I'm going to show you after this. Oh, here it comes. Here he goes. He's gonna complete the virus. Shoves it in there. What was that? Maxon says. Too late, buddy. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here it goes. Starts counting down. Maxon has no idea. There we go. Operation complete. 100%. Now he just goes down there again, and I wasn't sure what was going to happen, so I hightailed it out of there because I was about to relay. didn't relay me right away. So I said, wait a minute, let me go find out if he's still alive. So I ran back up. So you'll see. Just wanted to see. He actually gets back up. He's just a trooper there, Maxon. Gotta hand it to him. But he just keeps getting knocked down. So now at this point, Courser's saying, let's get the hell out of here. So here we go. We're gonna relay out to a safe distance. You're gonna see the Pridwin. Just quick edits on my part. There goes the Pridwin. There goes the airport. And watch, I will successfully complete Airship Down while staying friends, or at least not enemies, with what's left of the Brotherhood. This guy. Yeah, who cares? It's not really a relevant statement at this point. So I'll show you in my Pip-Boy what it looks like. It says cleansing the Commonwealth and tactical thinking are still there. But the people who gave those quests are not still there. So I can't really complete them. But what it means is I'm not going to get attacked by Brotherhood all over the place. And just to show you some of the results of that, let me, I've edited in some other clips here. So, well, first of all, I'm going to go to the ruins. This is a kind of a cool scene, just if you get a chance to do this either way. It's kind of like a glimpse of what it might have been looking like, might have looked like when the actual bombs fell and everything, and things were still burning in the end of the war. But anyway, I thought it was kind of a cool thing to see, and I'm here with X6, and he's running around like an idiot. And you actually will get burned by the flames if you get too close, because I decided to try it out. Watch this. X6 gets mad at the fire, and he like trash talks it. You're gonna pay for that. Yeah, he's taunting the fire. That's smart. So what else? If I were to travel, I think next I'm traveling to yes, the Cambridge police station. So as you know, a Brotherhood outpost, and hello. Oh yeah. I don't think Proctor Teagan's doing so well these days, but none of these folks are hostile to me at all. It's weird though, because they're all like generic characters now. So Reese is not here, and Scribe Halen is not here. I think they are all. I think I saw them, at least Halen, at the battle, but I'm not sure. So I also thought, could I still get into a vertibird? And it turns out I can. Now I'm an idiot because I didn't pick a place to go. So what I did was I tried to fly to the airport, and it wouldn't let me do that. So, and I didn't think to try another thing. Actually, I tried the airport ruins, and it just didn't do anything at all. So I just got out. But I have to go back and try that and see if I can still take those around and if my signal grenades still work. So anyway, this is back at the actual ruins. This is like the next day, and this is a weird glitch because there's a vertibird that just hangs up there. So that's kind of fun. So this is the ruins of the Pridwin. And obviously it's just a whole bunch of mess. Very exciting. And then when you go inside, it's still intact. So this stuff didn't really have much trouble. So that's kind of cool. And the last thing I'll show you, I think it's going to be a cut here, is where you can actually still use the workshop. So if you had something built up there and you still wanted, or you still want to make it a base, if you do it this way, even if you side with the Institute, you can still use the airport workshop, which is right here. So I'll show you that in a second. I only used it to relay in the first time, so I don't really have anything here. But you can take and leave stuff, and I'll show you. You can get into the mode here, do that. Change stuff. Again, none of this is possible if you don't do mass fusion the way I showed you in another video. I'll put that video in the description so you can see how to do mass fusion without angering the Brotherhood. And then you can carry on with the Institute quests and not make an enemy out of the Brotherhood. So, if you have any questions, let me know. I haven't seen anyone else who's done this before, so I'm pretty excited that it worked. Alright, take care.